No, gang, 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 gang. They got the hammer, gang, 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 gang. Got the hammer in the ring, gang, 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 gang. Got the hammer, gang, gang. Oh, ain't got the chain.
Hey guys, this is Shayla's89, and we are back with another Llama Arts animated story. This one's called A Christmas Horror Story Animated. Let's get started, y'all. Let's get started.
This story took place about 5 years ago on Christmas Eve night. It was around 1 in the morning, and I had just finished placing presents under the tree. I went upstairs to brush up and everything, then came back downstairs to the kitchen to get a glass of water before bed. My son Jake, who was 4 at the time, was standing by the stairs leading to the basement. I asked him what he was doing up so late. He pointed down the stairs and said, "Santa." I picked him up and carried him back to his room. I took a glass of water.
Hold on. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. So you telling me your kid is saying Santa? You didn't think to check there or even close the door or lock it? Nope.
And went to bed. I woke up around an hour later to my son running down the hall outside my room. I sighed and got out of bed. As I was going down the stairs, I saw Jake by the tree looking at presents. Then he ran past me into the basement stairs again. He pointed down the stairs again. This time I looked down the stairwell, and my heart dropped as I saw a black figure sitting on the bottom step. I almost screamed, but I somehow held it in.
If you would have checked the first time, you would have saw it. See? You would have checked the first time, you would have saw that creature in the first place, and you would have closed the door and locked it, and whatever stayed down there stays down there. And you would have got out the house.
I quietly away from the basement door and closer to the front door of the house. I moved my hand away from my son's mouth to reach for the lock in the doorknob. I tried to pull the door open as quietly as possible, but it was pointless. The squeaky hinges let out the usual ear-piercing screeches, and I cringed in my mouth and eyes as I did. Suddenly, there were heavy stomps coming from up the basement stairs.
Run out the door!
I pushed open the storm door and practically threw Jake outside. I shut both doors behind us and we ran to the neighbor's house.
Thank you!
I rang the doorbell as fast as possible, probably 30 times before they answered. After that, we went inside and stayed there and waited for the police. Whoever that person was gone though, as determined after the police conducted a thorough investigation of the house. I ended up lying to Jake, telling him that actually was Santa Claus, but a few years later, he remembered the incident and became a little more wise to what actually happened.
Robert, I guess because he's a little kid, you rely, and he became wise to it. But At least you knew how to run. At least you knew how to run out the house. You tried to be quiet. You ran next door to a neighbor, and you called the police. That's what. See, you know how to survive. But you should have believed your son when he said Santa Claus the first time. You probably would have been out the house a lot quicker. And 2, how did he get in the house? Your doors are locked? And 3, he was sitting there the whole time while you were asleep. He could have been killed you. And your son. Check your house, people. Check your house. Anyway. Like what you see? Give it a comment, give it a like, and give me a subscribe if you want to. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Listen to the heart. Ladies, can you back it up, can you back it up, can you back it up?